So let me get straight to it. Are you the one who studies everything in the topic, but then when a question comes up in the exam based on that very topic, you have absolutely no clue? And then when you look at the answer, you're like, oh, I knew this. How did I get this wrong? This is exactly the problem we will talk about today. Hey there, I'm Subhav Ramnani, the guy who's mad about medicine just like you. If you're new here, I welcome you to start your productivity journey with me, and I wish you and I together can be more productive starting today. So when it comes to studying a topic, I see it as a 4-pillar system. Number 1, building base. Number 2, learning. Number 3, revision. And number 4, application. If any of these 4 pillars are weak, the bridge of knowledge you have about the subject will tend to be unstable. More on these pillars later. Today we will focus on the very last pillar here, which is the application. Now let's say you've studied a topic, even learned the minute details about it and revised it a couple of times. Chances are you're good to go and do questions on it. But oops, you still get the question wrong. Why? Because the question was asked in a way you haven't studied, but still tested the same basic knowledge. Let me give you an example. You learned that cardiac output is equal to heart rate into stroke volume. But the question asked you what would happen to the cardiac output during intense exercise. Now see, the question is essentially testing the same information but from a different angle, from a different point of view. An angle you have not yet studied maybe. This makes you want to think and then apply the basic knowledge you have and then solve the question. This very process of applying the already known fact to a question will not only solidify your memory but also create a connection of this basic fact with another concept and help you look at the same picture with a different angle. Hence, you might know a topic cold, but still you need to do questions and apply that knowledge in order to view the same concept but from a different angle. Well, that's good. Now you understand why doing questions are important. Basically, you view the same topic from a different angle. But why do this every day, you may ask? So let me tell you 5 reasons you would want to do questions every single day. Number 1, revision. If you practice questions every day, or let's say every day you study, you will essentially be actively recalling your previously studied topics and also creating connections between them when you find a question relating to different concepts. I have already talked about active recall and its different ways in a separate video. I'll link it up here on the top right corner and also in the description box below if you haven't seen it. Number 2, speed. Since you'll be doing questions which are similar to the exam you're about to take, you will eventually get faster on it as you will be able to identify the important and key words in the question stem very quickly and not waste time on the other things given in the question to confuse you. Number 3, familiarity. Of course, there can be so many different ways an exam could test you on a single topic. But doing questions will make you familiar with most of the different ways a topic can be tested. You will soon start to find common things which will help you narrow down an answer easily, as you will be essentially testing yourself on the same topic but from various different angles again and again. Number 4, divide and rule. No, I'm not talking about how the Britishers managed to rule over India. I'm talking about how you should approach question banks, or as I say, Q banks. With so many Q banks out there and thousands of questions to do from, you need a good study plan if you wish to complete all of them. Doing all the questions in one go is gonna tire your brain out, as this application pillar here is something that isn't very light on your brain. It uses all your computing power to be able to formulate and come up with a suitable answer. So doing 5 questions a day, let's say, will take you a step closer every day to your overall Q bank goal. Number 5, habit. Lastly, doing questions every day will make it a habit, and this habit can essentially be the difference between you and someone else who have studied the same topics from the same books, but yet you will outlast them just because of your habit of doing questions every single day. Now go over to my Instagram channel at MadAboutMedicine and take part in the new #QBankWithMAM challenge and get motivated and be accountable for your progress. If you gained anything from this video, then do consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you absolutely loved it, then hit that subscribe button and click on that bell icon. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay mad, but just about medicine.